This is our vintage Murray Go Kart that we're doing a complete restoration of.
In the previous episode of the series, we installed a Predator 224 in this go kart.
That's pretty cool.
How's it look?
And in this video, we're doing a complete paint job.
We don't need to do a paint job right now. Although this does have a lot of scratches and stuff and rust, we just want to get it done so we have a nice fresh coat of paint for when we do our future upgrades so we don't have to fix it later.
But Kaison, all we do is fix it later.
We'll fix it later. We'll fix it later?
We'll fix it later. Yeah, it's okay. We'll fix it later.
Yeah, you're right though. We should do a paint job.
Oh, engine off. Looking kind of bare right now. Progress nonetheless. We're almost done. All right, so if you can't tell, we've been a little busy. Taking apart the Murray has been a really long and intensive process. Taking this thing apart is a challenge compared to Hammerhead. I know it's not bad putting it back together. We'll find out. Let me show you what we've been up to. We have taken off the floorboard of the Murray and literally everything else. But we're gonna pressure wash it, and then in the clip after that, you're gonna see us sanding it down and maybe even doing a little welding. I'll let Kaison explain that.
So the reason we need to weld is we got lots of little holes on the go-kart like this one. So we're gonna weld those over and plug them up. And then the other reason is we're gonna mount the battery. So you can see we prepped the metal here for welding. We're gonna weld some angle iron to mount the battery.
For those of you with a close eye, you will notice that there are a lot of scratches and rust marks from a possible rollover. This didn't happen with us. This was from a previous owner. We take good care of our go-karts. Okay, besides the one time. It's okay. We're getting it patched up now with the weld.
They're not perfect welds, but they work. In the last clip you saw us welding. I've since grinded down the welds, and now it's all sanded. Now, before I show you the result, I would like to preface this by saying we are in no way professional welders. Our welds are just for function, not really for looks. So keep that in mind when you look at our welds. Let's take a look. The biggest difference you'll see is how much smoother this tubing is right here. With all the welding we did, although it might not look like it on video, it is a lot better than it used to be. There is now no open holes and we can paint over it. We also now have our battery mount. Again, let me just say, these welds are for function, not for looks. Our battery fits perfectly in between there. Yes, it slides just a little bit, but we will strap it down when we are finally ready to use the battery in the next Restoring the Murray episode. It's not everything sanded down. I think we know what time it is. It's painting time. First, we're gonna start off with a coat of primer. Alright, I just put the last coat of primer on some of the roll bar pieces. I think it's time to call it a day. Kaison said he was supposed to help me with paint today, but he didn't show up, so I hope he's okay. Alright, it's day 2, but it's time to show you guys the Murray's new color. Drum roll, please. Voila! It is gonna be a hammered brown color. I think it's gonna look really good on the Murray. I was gonna paint the Murray blue because Hammerhead's blue and then the Murray used to be blue, but I think the brown will look good. We're gonna take the Murray in a little bit of a different direction than Hammerhead, and I think you guys are gonna like it. So like and subscribe so you don't miss out.
Seeing the Murray in this new color is so surreal. This has become a necessary upgrade mainly for appearance. May I remind you how it looked before? This will also prove to be stronger long term with all the rust being removed as well. So today we're starting off with a coat of clear on all the stuff that has already been painted brown, just so it's a nice protective layer on top of everything. All right, we just got our last bit of clear coat on the frame, and now that I think about it, I still haven't heard from Kaison. You know, with painting the Murray, I've just been thinking about all the fun we've had with it. We got a new go-kart! Yeah! It was one time. I just can't wait for it to be back to its glory days.
And to its glory days, it shall return. Now it's time to put everything back together, and it's looking a lot different. Let me show you one of the upgrades that we did to the Murray. The biggest change that you'll see from what the Murray used to be is that we have a whole new floorboard. Instead of a big piece of metal, this is a piece of aluminum that we have polished to make it look really clean. It's a lot lighter than a big chunky piece of metal was, and it's gonna really make this Murray look a lot cleaner than it used to be. All right, so last night we got all of the brake linkage back together and even the gas linkage all together too. So now for today, my goal is to get all of the tires on so I don't have to have it up on sawhorses anymore to work on it. I also want to get all the steering connected back up too. All right, the steering is back together and it is time to put the tires back on the spindles. All right, it is the next day and check it out. The Murray is on 4 wheels again. Look at that. You can really see what the Murray's starting to look like now with the new paint color. It looks amazing. You know, it's really exciting seeing the Murray like this, but I really wanted to share this with Kaison. I just haven't heard from him. Like, you know what? I'm gonna hack into his bedroom camera and see what he's doing. Okay, here we go. We're getting connection. It's loading. There's his room. Is that Kaison? Is he sleeping? What the heck? Oh, gross. No, oh, dude. Oh, okay. Let's go back to the Murray. Oh, my goodness. All right, first plan of action today is to get that engine on, and I think we're getting a delivery. Engine delivery coming right up. All right, the engine is officially back on and it's time to get to the roll cage now. Today is the final day of assembling the Murray. We got some finishing touches to put on and then it is ready to rock. First, we're gonna put on the headrest right here. Then we're gonna put on the seat a little bit later. We're also gonna organize all these cables, both for the kill switch and the throttle cable, just to make it a little bit cleaner and not as messy down here. I'm too excited, no more talking, let's do this. Yeah, that looks awesome. Oh. Look at that, the Murray is officially painted and complete.
I am so happy with how this turned out. I think this really adds a lot of a wow factor to the Murray that it didn't really have before. Thank you guys for watching part 2 of restoring the Murray. I guess you can say this is Copperhead now. That's not funny, that's not gonna stick, no, okay. We got so many more plans for this go-kart in the future, so like and subscribe so you don't miss out. You're gonna love it, I promise. Comment down below your favorite part of the video or an upgrade that we should do next. Thank you guys for watching We Made That. Until next time, bye.